all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people and lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the aragonite, reading number 2 with the labradorite, reading number 3 with the phantom quartz, reading number 4 with the pyrite, and reading number 5 with the lepidolite. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the aragonite. Your first message of the reading is to release your emotional baggage. So whatever emotional baggage you're carrying from the past into the present, it's time to let that go. That's real easy to say and pretty difficult to do, but you got this. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here. That's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the wheel. The wheel talks about luck and fate shining on you, luck and fate guiding you forward. It also talks about some healing aspects because it's represented by a medicine wheel. Next, we see the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands says if you fight for what you want, you will be successful. You have to put your energy in, you have to go for it, you have to fight for your desires, but you will be successful in the end. Next, we see the Emperor. The Emperor talks about making those decisions that guide you down the path you want to go down. You are in charge of your realm, of your path, of your choices. Make the choices that lead you where you desire to go. Next, we see the Phoenix. The Phoenix is judgment. Talks about second chances, rising from the ashes, getting a second chance at something you desire. Next, we see the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning that is material in nature. So this could be a new job, a new career, something starting that has a positive material impact on you. And then topping everything off, we have Strength. Strength comes out to say you are strong enough to deal with whatever situations you're dealing with. Your strength is going to be there to get you through it. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you ask tarot. It says you're going to have to fight for things a little bit and your strength is not going to fail you. There's probably a second chance involved for some of you, but the answer to your question, whatever your question is, does appear to be yes. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we start with the Ten of Wands saying you guys are dealing with some really overwhelming situations. This could be work, home, the combination of the two, but really dealing with some overwhelming energy. We'll get Oracle and see how you deal with it. Three of Cups, that talks about fun and celebrating with friends, having things to celebrate. So kind of overwhelmed, but then also a celebratory energy going on. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about fear about how things are going to play out. Fear of things in the future. And then the Hermit also talks about meditation. It talks about taking time for spiritual growth, spending time by yourself. So we have some fears that might be eased with some meditation here. These nines together are interesting. So you've got a 9 and a 9 right next to each other. But the fear of the future may be overcome with this meditation that's necessary for your inner growth. Now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nurture your dreams. Yes. So see how she's got the little seedling, and in her imagination, it's a full-grown, big, beautiful tree. If you put your energy into your dreams, that is what's going to happen. They're going to grow, they're going to take root, they're going to take off. So it is time for you to start putting some energy into your dreams. Now let's get Moonology, and we're going to start with the Nine of Swords. With regards to the fear of how things are going to play out, the anxiety about the future, and I'm not talking about a diagnosis, I'm talking about a feeling. It's fear of how things are going to happen as you move forward. Surrender to the divine. Okay, so with regards to the fear you're feeling about how everything's going to play out, you're being asked to do some meditating, talk to your guides, surrender to the universe, let the universal energies kind of take hold. Now, let's see Moonology for the overwhelming energy of the Ten of Wands as well. Advice on the Ten of Wands. You are good enough. Of course you are. Absolutely you are. You do not need to doubt that. You do not need to become overwhelmed because you feel like you're not good enough. You are plenty good enough for whatever it is you desire, for your dreams, for your hopes, for your job, for your family, for fill in the blank. You're good enough. You are good enough just the way you are, exactly as you are. You are good enough. So stop being overwhelmed because you're worried that you don't have the pieces that you need for your life path. You are perfectly on your path. Now let's see the Hermit. What advice is there for the Hermit? We know that meditation is necessary. Assessing. Okay, so this is looking to the future. See how she's looking with the telescope? This is you looking at the future. You're being told to meditate on whatever it is that's bringing this fear in. Surrender to the universe. Do some meditations. Your higher self would like to talk to you. Now, let's see spell casting Oracle for the Three of Cups, for the celebrating with friends. That is beautiful celebratory energy. So 3 of Cups, please. Lighten your load. That is a good way to lighten your load. Absolutely it is. So spend some time with friends. Spend some time, if you're watching this close to when it's released, it's the holiday season, spend some time with friends. Kind of let some of that overwhelming energy go and spend some time celebrating whatever it is you desire to celebrate. Do not forget you are good enough though. Don't ignore that. You're plenty good enough. Spend some time with your friends. That's going to take some of this weight off of you. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked, you get grieving. Okay, so some of you may not be happy with that answer being yes. It still looks like a yes. It's pretty positive, but there's grieving. Grieving does not mean necessarily grieving like the loss of a person. Grieving is looking at the loss of anything. It is feeling loss. It is feeling sadness over loss. Grieving is part of the process sometimes if you lose something or you feel like you've lost something. So some of you may be grieving that the answer is yes. Either way, it does look like a yes, and your higher self really does want to talk to you about how things are going to play out and move forward. So it's time to do some meditating. It's time to focus on your dreams. It's time to remember that you are plenty good enough for every single thing you desire, and spend some time celebrating with friends. Whatever it is you want to celebrate, you can celebrate, Thursday, whatever it is, celebrate just to celebrate, because your soul needs that interaction to kind of lighten the emotional load on you. You've got some baggage to release. That could be the start of it. Whatever your question was, the answer does appear to be yes, and grieving may have something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the labradorite. Your first message of the reading is to see the magic. So make sure you take the time to see the magic in life all around you. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, let's see here once more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the star. The star talks about healing. It talks about a gift from the divine, healing energy coming in. Next, we see the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords talks about moving forward, but bringing emotional baggage with us. So moving forward, but not releasing the past to fully move forward. Next, we see the King of Swords. The King of Swords can talk about some challenges and tests that you've got going on. Some challenges that you're dealing with that could be significant, where you really have to bring your strength, your intelligence, your strategy to the problem to be able to overcome it. The King of Swords can often represent a person as well, since it's one of the court cards. If it does represent a person, could be you or someone you're dealing with. This person's very analytical, very action-driven, cuts to the chase, very precise, exact, and highly intelligent. Next, we see strength. Strength comes out to let you know that you are strong enough to deal with any and everything in your realm. These challenges, you've got the strength to deal with them. Topping everything off, we have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords talks about worry. This could be worry around your work life, your home life, the challenge that you're facing, wherever that is. There is significant worry. All right, so looking at this as a whole, this looks like the answer to your question is probably no. There is some forward motion. There's encouragement that you have the strength to deal with the challenges in front of you, that you will eventually be able to overcome them. And we started with the star, which talks about healing and a gift. But it does, with the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the King of Swords, and the challenges involved, it does feel like the answer to your question is most likely no. That star being there could mean that many of you are happy with that answer. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 10 of Wands, so lots of overwhelming feelings, kind of feeling like the world is, the weight of the world's on your shoulders. And the Nine of Cups, that is a dream fulfillment, wish come true energy. Okay, those are almost like polar opposites, really. Two of Wands is partnerships flourishing, and this could be romantic or creative partnerships, but partnerships growing and flourishing in your current situations. And Temperance. Temperance talks about a balance of passion and emotion. So having those things balanced. With the Nine of Cups being here and the Star being kind of buried in the Transparent Tarot, I again kind of feel like for some of you, no is a very, very good answer here. For some of you, though, life is overwhelming. Situations are overwhelming. And it could be a good answer and you still be dealing with overwhelming energy. But we're going to get some oracle and see how you deal with all of this overwhelmed energy. Now, let's start the oracle with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please, whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael deals with healing. We saw the Star representing healing. There is healing coming in for you. Healing is very important right now. This could be emotional healing for the overwhelmed situations you're dealing with. It could be physical healing. Archangel Raphael shows up in your reading to let you know you can call out for assistance and he's here to help. He is bringing healing into your realm. Now, let's see the Ten of Wands. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, advice on dealing with the overwhelming energy of the Ten of Wands. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, so don't get bogged down in the details. Look at the big picture, and that's going to help you deal with the overwhelmed feeling. Don't let every little thing get to you. You know, look at the big picture and see the magic all around you, the magic of nature, the magic of love, you know, all of that. And I'm not, you know, making light of anything that's making you feel overwhelmed. I'm just trying to encourage you to see past it, to give yourself a break. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for Temperance. That talks about balancing passion and emotion. Peace, yes. So in your realm right now, balance coming in, peace coming with it, healing coming in, excuse me, really good energies coming in. Make sure you're looking at that big picture to see all that beautiful energy. Let's see the Two of Wands as well for the partnerships. Faith. You're being asked to have faith that your partnerships are moving in the right direction, that those romantic partnerships are growing, that the professional or creative partnerships are working in your best interest. You're being asked to put faith in the universe that it's going to bring you the people that you need when you need them. Now, let's use spell casting for this Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups is fantastic energy. It says, you know, you feel like you've had a wish fulfilled. So that's wonderful. Nine of Cups. Confidence. You have to step forward with confidence. If this wish hasn't already been fulfilled, if you're still wishing, have confidence. It's coming to you. That energy is yours. The universe is bringing it to you. So step forward with confidence that your wish is going to be fulfilled. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was no to whatever you asked, you get manifestation. All right. So the answer to your question is no. And manifestation has something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the Phantom Quartz. Your first message of the reading is to embrace change. So changes are coming in. It's going to make sense to embrace them. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. All right, so we start with the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the Judgment card, talks about second chances, rising from the ashes into a second chance like the Phoenix. Next, we see the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about opportunity that's in your realm right now. You have to choose it, you have to go for it, but the opportunity is there for you. It's normally material in nature, so it could be like a job opportunity or some opportunity that has a material impact on your life. And then topping everything off, we have the Empress. The Empress talks about having your material needs met. It talks about putting down strong foundations, very stable energy, and it also can represent motherhood. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. 6 of Wands, victory. I like it. So you guys celebrating victory somewhere in your life. There's that Empress again. That can represent motherhood. You can see like all the animals with the baby animals. So it's got a very strong motherhood note in this particular deck. But it also talks about stable foundations, putting down roots, having your material needs met, kind of the same way that the animals have their needs met by nature. 5 of Wands, that can represent fighting. We're going to get Oracle, see how you deal with that. And the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups says you have lots and lots of options. Some of them are great, some of them not so great. You have to choose what resonates with you on the soul level. Take your time making your decision and follow your intuition. Now, let's take a look at Oracle, starting with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 3, please. Cherish innocence. That inner voice that you have talking to you, your inner child, you need to cherish that voice. That voice is very pure energy. Cherish the innocence inside you as well as whenever you encounter it in the world. Now, let's get Moonology on the 5 of Wands. What is there for the fighting and the 5 of Wands here? Advice to deal with this situation. Hold your vision. Okay, so wherever it is you're fighting, there may be some worthiness to this fight. You're being told to hold your vision. So if you're engaged in some sort of conflict, like lots of times, it's time to rise above. It's time to walk away. For you in this moment, it's time to hold your vision. It's time to kind of hold your ground. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon on that 7 of Cups. With regards to the choices and options, 7 of Cups, wisdom. You have to use your wisdom, your knowledge through your experiences to make the choice that's right for you right now. There are lots of options available to you. You have to choose what's right for you based off of your experience thus far. You can do this. You can choose the best option for you. Let's see the Empress at a Queen of the Moon. Long night moon. So there is some stability coming in, and it has been coming for a long time. This is something that you've been working on for a while, that the universe has been working on for a while. There is a stability, normally material in nature, foundational energy, and it is coming out of the darkness, out of a long struggle towards it. Now, let's see spell casting for the 6 of Wands. That is celebrating your victory. What is there for the 6 of Wands? Home. Some of you may be moving into a new home. Some of you are just very victorious with regards to the home energy. I feel like for a lot of you, this is you moving into a home. This is telling you you're going to be moving into your own home. This is you getting your first apartment or whatever it is. It's home related, and it's very victorious energy. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked. You get freedom. So the answer to your question is yes. And your freedom is tied into it in some way. All right, that's all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the pyrite. Your first message of the reading is to let the money flow in. Make sure you've removed any abundance blockages and let the money flow into your life. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, once more. There we go. All right, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles talks about generosity. It can represent a person. This person is very generous. They can be very abundant, but they don't have to be. This person will share what they have with you. The Queen of Pentacles can also represent abundance coming in that's significant enough for you to be able to share. Next, we see the Strength card coming in. You have the strength to deal with any and everything that's facing you right now. Whatever situation you're dealing with, you have the strength to deal with it. Next, we see the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, a dream come true, feeling like you're having a wish granted. And then topping everything off, we see the 6 of Pentacles, which can talk about giving and receiving. So receiving something that maybe allows you to have enough to give to someone else as well. This looks like a pretty strong yes to whatever you ask tarot. Many of you may be asking about material things. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Queen of Wands, that talks about you stepping into your true, authentic energy, following your passions. 8 of Coins, that talks about you putting in your work and being rewarded for the work that you have put in. So you doing the work, putting in the work. The Chariot, that talks about you moving things forward through your drive, determination, your strength. And then the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords says there's some stuck energy somewhere. We'll see Oracle and see how you move through it and past it. All right, speaking of Oracle, let's start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please, whatever is in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trust the flow. Absolutely, you have to trust the flow. Let the universe work in its own timing, in its own way. Trust the flow of the universe. Good things are headed in for you. Now, let's see how you break up this stuck energy. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the 8 of Swords, for group number 4, how do they break out of this stuck energy? Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's time to release negativity. All right, so anything negative, like I was talking about, those blockages or unworthiness thought forms, whatever they are, any negativity, let that go. You got to let that go. It's time to release anything negative, and that's going to get the energy moving. Now, let's see, speaking of moving energy, let's see the Chariot with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Chariot here? That forward drive through your strength and determination. All right, your drive is going to bring things to fruition. Believe that you are headed where you desire to go. Whatever this dream or wish is, it is going to be fulfilled. Let's see the 8 of Coins with Queen of the Moon. Protection. All right, you've put your work in and there is protection for you coming in. Part of your work has been protecting your energy and you're doing a good job at that. You are moving in the direction you want to go. Now, let's see spell casting with regards to the Queen of Wands. What is there for the Queen of Wands here, please? Willpower. The Queen of Wands talks about you stepping into your true authentic energy, and your willpower is tied into that. You can choose to be authentic. You can choose to let yourself follow your passions. March to your own drummer. Your willpower will take you exactly where you want to go. Now, Transparent Tarot, which was yes to whatever you asked, whether or not it was material in nature. You get prosperity. All right, so the answer to your question is yes, and your prosperity has something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Lepetolite. Your first message of the reading is to recall your dreams. So messages may be coming through your dreams when you sleep at night. Make sure you're paying attention to what you're dreaming. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay. All right, let's go once more. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. We start with the Magician. The Magician talks about manifesting, using your talents and skills to draw the energy, excuse me, that you desire into your realm. So manifesting what you desire through your thoughts and intentions. Next, we see the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about worrying. Worrying can actually have an impact on your manifestation. So if you're worrying, you've got to kind of try to deal with that so that your manifestations can take root. Next, we see the Three of Cups. That talks about celebrating with friends, having things to celebrate. Next, we see the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords talks about action. It talks about protective energy, so protecting your energy, being direct, being authentic to your energy, and not being afraid to be who you are, just, not being afraid to take action and step into the path that you choose. And then topping everything off, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about friends and spending time with friends, social situations, enjoying those social situations. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, I know we've got that Five of Swords in there talking about some worry, but the rest of it's pretty positive. It looks like the answer to your question is most likely yes. Manifestation may have something to do with it. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Knight of Wands, that talks about falling in love. Passion meets emotion and they whirlwind and you fall in love. This can be falling in love with a person. It can be falling in love with a creative project or a place. I mean, you can fall in love with all sorts of things, but you're falling in love with something. Two of Swords, that talks about a stalemate, some stuck energy. We'll get Oracle, see how you move through it. The High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about intuition. You following your intuition is on point. And then the Three of Coins, that talks about being appreciated for the energy that you put in, for the work that you do. This can look like a raise or more customers or something that has a positive impact on your material realm in appreciation for the energy you're putting in. All right, now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels for group number 5, whatever's in their best benefit. All right, you get silence your thoughts. Your guides would like to talk to you. It's time to do a little bit of meditating. Silence those thoughts. Hone in with that intuition. Your guides are trying to talk to you directly. Those dreams may be a way that they're talking, so just pay attention. Your guides are trying to talk to you. Now, let's see the Two of Swords. What can they do to move through this stuck energy, this stalemate? A new start is coming. Okay, you know, she can kind of see through the veil. So whatever energy you've had that's stuck, a new start is coming to clear it. So you don't even have to worry about it. A new start's coming in and it's going to be beautiful. Let's see Queen of the Moon for that Knight of Wands. With regards to the falling in love energy, what is there for the Knight of Wands, please? Thank you, thank you. Creation. This creation card talks about manifesting. See how she's got her face in the clouds and the moon is kind of her mind. There's building plans. This is creating with your mind. You can create things in your realm that you absolutely will fall in love with. It's part of manifestation. You are opening the door to strong manifestations in your realm. So create whatever it is you're passionate about, you're emotionally drawn to. Create the things in your realm that you're going to fall in love with. Now let's see the High Priestess with regards to your intuition. Release. Your intuition knows what you need to release, okay? There are things, there are energies, there are thought forms that need to go to help you manifest. In our Transparent Tarot, we saw the Magician followed by the Five of Swords, which is worry. Manifestation that has worry on top has trouble manifesting. Let go of those worries. You are receiving information from your guides that are going to help you to move forward. So release whatever your intuition tells you to release. Now, let's see the Three of Coins with regards to that appreciation. Love, beautiful. So love coming in, which is wonderful energy, in appreciation for your work, in appreciation for your energy. Some of you may be trying to manifest love, and your guides want you to know that it's coming in. You're putting in the work. Your work is working. There's just some things that need to be released to get there. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, which was most likely yes to whatever you asked, you get psychic abilities. All right, so your abilities have some bearing on your answer being most likely yes. I feel like manifestation is definitely involved here. It's mentioned a couple of times. That is part of your ability as well. You may be a significant manifester in your realm. So just your answer, most likely yes, and your psychic abilities have something to do with it. All right, that's all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.